Oh shit.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to this episode of Dead Funny Review Show. I'm your host, Chris. Join me today. Join me today are my co-hosts, Kelsey and Bree. It's been like this all day.
We can talk.
It's been like this all day. Like at work, I've been fucking up, and I'm a sales rep, so that's not good for me at all.
So do you do that when you're on the phone trying to like talk through things?
Yeah.
Like,
No, it definitely happened today.
Let's start
It
over.
definitely gets sales, I'm sure.
I was definitely in the middle of trying to get some information so I can update a customer's account, and I was like flubbing my questions like crazy. I was like blah 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 blah, and I was like, okay, it's Monday. I'm just gonna take a second, bear with me, and let's go. So yeah. Anyways, so we're here to talk about Disney movies, live action Disney movies. Our thoughts, our views. I'm excited. Not really too much excited. I'm not that big of a Disney fan, honestly. I'm really not. It's not that
I am.
It's not that I dislike Disney. I just don't really seek it out to watch it. To be fair, Disney now owns Marvel, so I don't know how correct I am in saying that anymore.
Yeah, I feel like you're wrong. You're just wrong.
To me, the way I look at Marvel is it's like they're Marvel movies distributed by Disney. That's kind of how I look at Marvel versus Disney movies. A little different because Marvel's still made by Marvel. It just with Disney's wallet
paying for all of it. I don't know that you can say they didn't really have a hand in it.
And I'm pretty sure Disney gave the formula to making good movies because a lot of the Marvel movies not by Disney have not been as successful.
Yeah, but they weren't also made by the Marvel studio either, though. Like the original terrible fucking Spider-Man movies were made by Sony Studios. Right. Everything that came from Fox was made by Fox's god-awful studios. Besides Deadpool. Deadpool was good.
Deadpool 1.
Both Deadpools. Fuck you. Anyways. Dark Phoenix wasn't that good. Apocalypse was great. Dark Phoenix wasn't that good. But, oh well. If you wanna know what me and Bree thought about Dark Phoenix, we have a review show on that already out. You can go check that out. Today, we're talking about Disney movies. So one's out right now. By the time this comes out, one will be out the week this comes out. And then one, I don't know the release date yet, but we just got the trailer. So the first one will be Aladdin. Second one is Lion King. Third one is Mulan. If you could only see one of these three Disney movies, which one would it be?
Lion King.
Mulan, hands down.
I also vote for Lion King, but I have a bias. Donald Glover is playing Simba, and Donald Glover's my dude. All right? Anything he's in, I watch it. I like literally have all his albums on my playlist. I love his Childish Gambino career. It's fucking phenomenal. I loved him.
Are you waiting for his sex tape to drop? Like
I'll watch that too. Let's fucking go. All right. I absolutely love The Community, and I stopped watching it on the season where he left the show to go do Atlanta. I fucking love Atlanta. That show is goddamn brilliant. That show is fucking brilliant. And I love 30 Rock, and he was one of the screenwriters for 30 Rock. So
he's very talented.
He is extremely talented. I watched.
If he wasn't, first off.
True. I watched a Hot Wings episode where they did it with God, I can't remember the actor's actual name, but it's the Asian guy that plays in The Hangover. He got famous for the whole you want to fuck on me? Fuck you.
Kim Jong.
I'm pretty sure his name is not Kim Jong.
I think it is.
Isn't that the
dictator?
North Korea.
Yeah, true.
Or Kim Jong-il, which is a different guy.
I don't think his name is Kim Jong. I could have sworn his last name's Ho. Well, I guess Kim Jong Ho. No, well that's his whole stand up because now that he married his wife.
Well, my husband keeps calling him Kim Jong, so he must be wrong.
Ken Jong. Ken Jong.
Ken Jong. Okay, I was just hearing him wrong.
Okay.
All right, that feels better.
Ken Jong Ho.
Yes.
Because that's his whole stand-up routine on Netflix right now. That's his whole stand-up routine on Netflix is that he can call his wife Ho, and it's not like a diss. And he's like, it gets me so much street cred. I could be like, get in the car, Ho. It was just fucking hilarious. He's a funny guy. But anyways,
Kelsey's humor. That's stupid humor.
Oh, Chris. Yeah, true. Sorry. That wasn't good enough for you. I didn't present that on the fucking red carpet. Anyways, but I was watching his Hot Wings episode, and he was talking about or Hot Ones. I'm sorry, Hot Ones episode where he eats hot wings. Anyways, so I was watching that, and he was talking about, or one of the questions he got asked was, what was it like to share a trailer with Donald Glover? Because they shared a trailer whenever they did the Community show together. And he goes, honestly, it was probably one of the best things to ever happen in my life. And he was like, why is that?
Really?
He goes, I literally got so much respect from this guy, or I gained so much respect for this guy and his work ethic that made me shape my work ethic the way I wanted it to be. He goes, because we would literally be doing Community shots for hours on end. We'd go back to our trailer, and he would instantly start working on his Childish Gambino songs the moment we got in the trailer. So it was like he literally took Donald Glover's hat off and then put Childish Gambino on and instantly just started writing music.
Wow.
He's like, I got to hear, yeah, right? That's some work ethic right there.
I get home and I need to like decompress for at least 30 minutes.
And then he said as it got later on in the series, it went from him doing Community to coming home and spending like half the night working on Childish Gambino and then the other half the night writing the show Atlanta that he was getting ready to create on his own, because he writes, directs, and stars in that show.
Good Lord.
Donald Glover's a fucking beast. Like, I've got so much respect for that man. Like, he is, god damn, his work ethic is so good. Oh my god. Like, if there's somebody I could adapt that from, like, he's that dude. He is that fucking dude. Like, he fucking busts his ass.
I will state, though, to come after that, he's an amazing individual. He's obviously a hard worker, but there is a point where you can overwork people. So,
sure.
Just remember, there needs to be a balance in life.
True. But he's pretty cool.
Coming from the aspect where I've worked 70 hours, and I know Kelsey has worked 70 plus hours. So
yeah, easily.
I just wanted to clarify there is a work balance that you need to have.
Well, right now he's like at the top of fucking everything, so he deserves the spotlight he's got right now. Like, fuck.
And it could be easy for him. I'm sure it's easier because it's something he's passionate about.
Well,
and you can't.
One of the things that I really love about him, and this is like something that I'm really big on, is that all things need to come to an end at some point, because if not, they just get stale. I'm a very firm believer in that. And like, so like his
oh yeah, we're amazing.
We'll see. Maybe at some point we gotta get rid of Kelsey or something. I don't know. You gotta do something to keep it going.
I'm not gonna love the day Chris calls me like all things have to come to the end. I'm tired. Get out.
But so that's why his next Childish Gambino album is gonna be his last one. He's like that Childish Gambino has ran his time, and it's time for him to kind of do the whole like retiring aspect. I just love this stuff whenever people like when they post on Twitter and they're just like, dude, Childish Gambino looks a lot like Donald Glover. And it's just like the very first time it ever happened, like the person was being truthful, and it was like it was a TV reporter, and she was sitting there talking to him, and I can't remember what movie he was just in or show or whatever, but she was talking to Donald Glover. She goes, "Do you know this rapper named Childish Gambino? He looks an awful lot like you." And he goes, "Weird, that's crazy. I get that a lot, and I don't know why." Like he just goes with it, man. I love it. I love it, dude. He's so good.
Like, that's a great joke.
He's the best. He's so fucking good.
But Disney movies.
Yes, enough with me fucking salivating over Donald Glover.
Want to talk about this because he's just like, let's go find the one thing I can relate to in this whole situation.
I mean, you also got to look at it this way. He literally got commissioned to write an animated Deadpool TV show. Like, obviously, there's some links between me and him as far as all that goes. I mean, come on.
Oh my God.
And he gets Deadpool's humor, by the way. It got canceled. It definitely got canceled, but he wrote an episode that Fox did not commission him for and released a script on Twitter, and I read that entire script, and fucking A, does he get Deadpool's humor. I was in love. I was like, this needs to be an episode. Like, I will help fund this. I don't have enough money to do that, but I will fucking do what I can. Like, because this is great.
Before the movie came out, right? Like,
no, it was after the first one.
Oh, okay. So maybe that they were like, well, this would never work, you know?
Why?
Type thing. Our humor. The raunchiness. Like, before they were like,
yeah, but the first one already came out, and this
Deadpool leaked.
Well, this is no, this is after the first movie came out, and this is an animated TV show. It's not like a movie,
right.
So it's significantly less money that you'd be putting into it.
Right. Well, I was thinking that may be their thought process.
I mean, maybe I can't remember exactly why they said that. I think they said creative differences is why they decided to cancel it. But he released it, and it was like shit where like he was like going after this like Rhino. he was trying to poach this rhino, and all of a sudden these people were trying to save the rhino, and it was like Deadpool was only poaching the rhino because he was going to get Bitcoin out of it. And then like he goes to go kill the rhino, and all of a sudden his phone goes off, and he looks at his phone. It's like Bitcoin has plummeted, and he's like, "Fuck! Now I don't even want to kill the rhino. Now it's not even worth it. It's physically not even worth it." So the entire episode, every time his phone goes off, if it's like a lot of money, he's like, maybe I should kill the rhino now. And then as soon as he gets ready to go kill the rhino, then his phone goes down again. He's like, motherfucker. It's so good. I was like, he gets Deadpool. It's great. But anyways, Disney.
So close to extinction.
Rhinos? Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's true.
I wanted to add to what we discussed in the beginning before we got off on a tangent. My favorite is Mulan, like out of all the Disney movies, which is why I'm really excited for it. Definitely choose it over The Lion King is because to me, The Lion King animation is very risky and CGI. I'm really worried about that transition.
It's fair enough.
And a lot of things I liked about the Disney movies was the beauty of the art. Like the original Disney movies. The art was beautiful and it was gorgeous and it made it really nice to watch. Carry over to CGI. But I really like The Lion King. But I am more excited for Mulan.
Well, I'll tell you what, I would be on the Mulan train if they want to fucking cast Donald Glover to come voice Mushu. I'm fucking down. All right? Ease. Let's do it.
Nah.
Let's do it.
See, when I heard that they were doing the live action Lion King, I think I out loud said, I'm not watching that. That sounds really stupid. And like I didn't even see the trailer, I just heard about it. I'm like, no, dumb, and moved on. And
you prejudged.
I prejudged. And the thing is then I saw the trailer and I'm like, all right, this looks really damn cool. I'm gonna go see that with some friends, okay? And then when I heard they were doing Mulan again, I was like, oh my god, I love Mulan! And I've got a great story about why I was not allowed to watch Mulan until I was a full teenager.
Really?
I'll get there. Yes, I'll get there. But then I saw the trailer for the live action Mulan, and I was not impressed. Where Lion King surprised me and impressed me, I was not impressed.
Really?
I'm not excited. I don't even know if I'm gonna go see it.
To Mulan?
I'm so excited to the Mulan one.
Yeah, seriously.
Damn.
Maybe they should have put any musical part to it. Maybe they should have done that.
Well, maybe they're going to release more trailers that it's going to make it look better later. But right now, my reaction to it isn't like, yeah! My reaction's like, all right. Okay.
Well, I think one of the biggest things is they didn't show Mushu. And Mushu is like a pivotal part of that story.
Well, I'm not sure they're even going to have Mushu.
Who knows? He'll probably be like the last trailer before the movie comes out. They'll show like Mushu in the background or something like that.
As Donald Glover, and you'll just
oh my god, that'd be so great.
Oh, shut up about your Donald Glover.
That would be so great. Before we move a little bit further, I do want to do a quick PSA. Stop poaching rhinos. Okay, anyways. Back to it.
Other PSA, don't poach.
Yeah, don't poach at all.
In general.
Yeah, don't poach in general. Some rhinos need to be hunted. Moving on.
That is actually funny that I just said that because it reminds me of Rooster Teeth because they actually did that one time where like fucking they were talking about what was it, poaching baby seals or something like that. And Gavin's like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. And Bernie was like, who the fuck do you think watches our podcast? He's like, Jesus Christ, dude. He's like, congratulations. There's probably one poacher out there. And he's like, oh man, I can't watch seals anymore. You've decreased baby seal poaching by 1%, and they have that live chat with their audience. So their audience is like
5. It's not even 1%. It's like 0.5.
Yeah, I think they actually did say like 0.1%. And then he's like because they're live audience or they have live chat with their fucking live podcast, and so they're all like, oh look right here, chat just said, damn it. All because of what Gavin said, we're canceling our baby seal our clubbing event for tonight. That's so fucking funny. Oh man, I love it. It's great. But anyways, did you see their lion pride pictures they posted? Where it was like the picture of the cast and then the picture of the lion that they were playing, and it's like an all background.
It was so good.
It looks so fucking cool. You should look it up. Just look up Lion King Lion Pride pictures, and like it literally is a picture of each one of the actors and actresses. It's a full black background, and then it's like them on the left, and then the lion that they're playing on the right, just the head of the lion, and they're facing each other. It looks really so fucking cool. Like Donald Glover's picture looks so fucking cool.
Yes, that didn't bring it up for me.
That didn't bring it up for me either.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. I found one of them. The Lion Pride shoot.
Yes.
Search that.
Yes, search that. But yeah, it looked. Oh, I mean, and they got like fucking Seth Rogen and all them in there too.
And I didn't know
That does
Beyonce was
look-
in it.
That is badass.
Right?
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
Right? They look so
Yeah,
fucking cool.
That
And you're
literally
right.
made me want to see it.
That, yeah.
Yeah, this shit looks so
And I'm sorry,
fucking
there's
cool.
nothing cooler than Beyonce and this lion looking each other down. Like, that's awesome.
Right? Right? They all look fucking good. Every single one of them.
She is
did
the
you-
lioness.
Did you see the fucking Seth Rogen one though?
The one where they're looking down, like, where it's Timon Pumbaa.
Yes,
and,
yes, Seth Rogen and them.
that
Yes.
one is really
It's so
damn
good.
funny. I
It's
just
so
loved
good.
it.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
it's
I
so
don't know if I
fucking
saw
funny.
this one.
Oh,
It's the one with
God,
Seth
go
Rogen in
find
them.
it. It's got Seth Rogen and John Oliver, and I can't tell who's in the back, but oh my god, John Oliver staring down this freaking parrot is just amazing.
Why is it not like the top thing that comes up?
Here, I'll post
I
it in
don't
Discord.
know, but this is
There.
really funny.
It's in Discord.
Dude, there's high expectations though for those three. Pumbaa, Timon, sorry.
Simone.
I loved Lion King. Simone was amazing.
Right? Anyways,
I want to hear it.
I
I do love
Okay,
the Lion King.
I posted in Discord for you, Brie.
The one with the hyenas is really cool too.
Yes, yes. The hyenas is gonna be a good one.
Do you think that they kind of made their noses to look like the animal noses? Because it.
I mean, are you trying to say that
What
one dude's got such a
do
big
you
nose it looks
mean?
like a beak? That's just rude.
Well, John Oliver makes the joke about himself that he looks like a parrot that was taught how to be a banker, which I thought was really funny. When he says that, I died a lot.
So
But what do you mean? Because I guarantee you, these people did not change their noses to look more like lions.
it was like a passive aggressive way to bring up the subject of their noses.
What about their noses? And why is this passive aggressive? What's wrong with you, Bray?
It was just like a way for me to say that maybe they edited their noses to look similar to the other snouts versus it actually being natural.
I really hope they wouldn't do that. There would be all kinds of like racial undertones that we won't go into on this podcast of why they shouldn't do that.
What do you mean racial undertones? They're all white.
I mean, she's kind of got you on that one.
What do you mean?
She's just talking about the picture with Seth Rogen in them. She's not talking about the
what
ones
do
with
you
Donald
mean?
Glover.
I
And
thought you were
Beyonce.
talking about, like, they were basically giving Beyonce
No.
a nose job to make her look more like a lion, saying they absolutely wouldn't do that. If we're talking about the white dudes, that removes the racial undertones, and no, the guy that looks like the parrot actually just looks like a parrot in real life. He makes this joke about himself all the time.
Oh my god.
I
I'm
thought you were saying.
I'm so glad
things
we're
you
on the
shouldn't
same
say.
page now, Kelsey.
I really
Jeez.
appreciate Chris swinging in, going, "She's talking about the white people."
I mean, I'm just being blunt here. That's all I'm doing. It's being
That
blunt.
needed to happen. Glad you did that, my friend.
Just being just here for that. That's all I'm here for. I'm done about. Oh, I do like the fact that fucking it's Michael Key, right? Yeah, Michael Key is the one that's playing one of the hyenas. So I'm thinking Jordan Peele and Michael Key. Key and Peele. Yeah, Michael Key, I believe is his name. Yeah. That's the bald guy that's playing one of the hyenas.
And is the woman that plays that's in the Avengers?
I think so. I'm not 100%
looks
sure about
like
that, but
her.
I think that's who that is.
Which one?
She plays one of the hyenas. But I can't remember her name, the actress's name. She was great in the Avengers. So, she's not necessarily in the Avengers. She's in the Avengers, but she's from the
Yeah.
Black Panther movie. She's
Yeah.
is it Okoye? I think is her character's name.
Okoye.
Yeah, Okoye.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Unrelated but related, since you brought up Avengers. Did you know that the Scarlet Witch is Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen's
Yes, third sister. Yeah, you didn't know
We're
that?
very aware.
I didn't even know that they had a third sister.
Yeah, that was the funny thing that was about it, because everybody's all like, and out of all the bullshit we had to deal in the 90s, the unpopular third sister gets a role in the Avengers. I was like, that's pretty funny. She did a great job, though. The Scarlet Witch.
She did.
I liked her a lot of Scarlet Witch. She was pretty fucking cool.
So the reason I wasn't allowed to watch
Mulan.
Mulan for a very long time is, have you guys ever had moments in life where you misheard very important things? And, what I heard when I watched
Never.
the trailer was, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't think you understand.
It's
Like,
happened to you many times.
I am literally like a gift to this earth. So the important things come out of my mouth. I'm not used to hearing them. I'm used to speaking them. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, continue.
Oh,
Mulan.
God, I can't handle that much narcissism. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry. Gah.
Don't throw up. Don't throw up. It's okay.
So I misheard the line in the trailer that was on like one of the other Disney movies where it said she stole her father's armor. I instead heard she cut her father's arm off, which wasn't great when I then went to my dad and went, Dad, I want this movie. And he's like, what's this movie about? I'm like, it's this girl and she cuts her dad's arm off and then she goes and she saves China. And my dad's like, no, you are never having a movie where some girl cuts her dad's arm off. My dad was very scared I was going to be influenced by these and cut his arm off. And so I didn't get to see Mulan until I was a full-grown adult because my dad was genuinely concerned that I was going to see this and cut his arm off.
That's so sad.
Yeah, so what really happened there is my salesmanship was shit.
Yeah,
So-
pretty much.
So, two things here. One, you might just be deaf. And then
Possibly.
two, I'm not sure how much we actually needed like a real CGI version of Puma. He looks terrible. Like, if I saw that animal in the wild, I would kill it because it looks like it wants to die. Like, this thing looks
talking
like it
about?
wants to die. Like, so they did an exclusive.
Have you ever seen a warthog? That's what they look like.
Like, they want to die?
No, they look like they're really tired and
No, well, I mean,
exhausted,
and-
definitely from a long era,
in-
a very long era.
In the Pride shoot, it looks fine, but they did like this entertainment exclusive. Here, I posted in Discord. He looks like
Okay.
he wants to die. I look at him. He looks like he wants to die. Like,
yeah,
Simba looks great, and Timon looks great, but Puma, man, like, put him out of his
He looks
fucking
like he's
misery.
dying of old age.
Warthogs are not pretty creatures.
I
They
know
really
that,
aren't.
but he looks terrible. Like, terrible.
Nah,
We coulda
he
done
looks like a
something.
warthog, man. No,
We could have done it. The only saving grace with
What do you
Puma
want
for
to be,
me,
shinier.
something, I don't know. Something that doesn't look like it's literally dying from every virus in the world right now.
Rude.
But the saving grace with him that I'm excited for is the fact that it's fucking Seth Rogen. I love Seth Rogen. He's so fucking funny. I don't know how many Seth Rogen movies you watch, but if Seth Rogen's in it, I'm probably going to watch it because it's going to be fucking funny.
So, are these remakes the exact reproduction of the storyline?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure about that.
Anything?
That I don't know.
I don't know.
I personally didn't follow the original storylines too closely, so it's not really going to matter for me personally. But coming from a standpoint of a comic book fan and a video game fan that gets movies constantly made after them, I can understand where your worry and concern could be. I feel you.
I don't know if I have worry and concern. I was just curious.
Yeah, but what if Simba's dad never dies?
That's
And that just-
no. They're not going to change.
And that
it
just
much.
changes
Yeah,
everything.
if they were to change that, they'd be stupid.
What if
Well,
Simba
remember-
dies instead? It's like the first 5 minute spoiler. Fucking dramatic fucking change. Just, oh my
You
God,
walk
Simba
out of the
died.
theater.
I mean, I
Donald
wouldn't.
Glover's character
Oh, well-
dies in the first
Yeah,
half.
that's
True.
Donald Glover.
True. All right. Well, it is now law that Donald Glover can't die. Simba has to survive.
So I do remember that they have like the Lion King story is not only in the movies, it's also in the Broadway plays.
Yeah, true.
And that story is the same story. Like they have a couple extra songs, but they brought those songs into the second Lion King movie. So I don't think they're gonna screw with it very much because it's also based on Hamlet. So like this is a retelling of a very old story.
Yeah,
don't
but I
think they're
mean,
gonna screw with it.
Disney's kind of proven with Marvel that they're going to do what the fuck they want to do, and it's either you're going to watch it or you're not.
But I
So
think like Are they really gonna fuck with Lion King?
I mean, they could. It's their property.
Could? Yes. Going to?
We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I don't feel they're necessarily going to. I'm just saying they easily could if they wanted to, and it would probably still be good enough where people would go watch it. But I do want to point out, I just noticed that we're gonna. I'm sorry, I just realized that we're gonna be able to hear Donald Glover sing Hakuna Matata. I'm so fucking pumped about that right now.
I had a really dumb thought pop into my head. I was like, does he sing?
Really? We just got through talking about Childish Gambino. Are you fucking kidding me?
It like just
well,
went
she
straight.
tuned out after a while.
Fair enough.
No, like I know, I listen to Donald Glover. I know he sings. Like I like his songs religiously. It just was like a really dumb thought that just popped in my head. That of course I felt I had to share.
Well, because I was scrolling through pictures
with everyone.
I was scrolling through pictures, and it was like a picture of Simba on the right, and then a picture of Donald Glover singing on the left, and it was like featured "The King Returns," and it was like Hakuna Matata, and I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. I can't wait just for the fucking movie to open up and just get the whole a meme away, a weem away, a weem away. I'm so pumped for that.
They have some. Okay, so Lion King has some really good songs, and Lion King 2 has really good songs as well. So I'd be down for them to remake Lion King 2.
I mean,
I really like that movie.
You got to think about it this way. I mean, we got some fucking juggernauts in there for music. Beyonce and fucking Donald Glover. Like, these songs are going to be lit.
Like, the idea that I was more excited for a different Disney movie is just laughable. Like, this is Lion King. This was my childhood, and then you're going to make it better with all these like amazing adults that I already love for other reasons. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, like even the guy that plays Scar, I love him too.
Anything else is just ridiculous.
Can they top the original singers though?
I mean,
are they just gonna make it their own?
Automatically, Donald Glover's in it, so yes. I mean,
the original songs were really
biased.
well. The original songs were really,
bullshit.
Really well done. Really well done.
They were, yeah.
Most of the Disney original songs were really well done.
But I know what the issue is. Donald Glover wasn't in the mix yet. So,
can you go suck his dick and get it over with, so then we can just go on with our life?
# where is it? Like Jesus. Oh man.
Well, that was necessary.
What do you guys think about Aladdin? Are you excited for that one at all? None of us really talked about whether we were excited for that one.
So at this point, Aladdin is out. None of us has seen it yet, and it doesn't necessarily reflect the fact that we don't want to go see it. We're just all very busy people. I mean, I'm not going to speak for Kelsey, I guess I should say, or Brie, but I'm very busy, which is why I haven't necessarily want to go see it. I know a lot of controversies around the movie with whole Will Smith playing the Aladdin. I've actually heard really good things about Will Smith's Aladdin, and the fact that
Genie.
Yeah, you mean
shit, yes, Genie. You're right. Thank you.
I was like, I don't.
Aladdin is the name of the movie.
Aladdin.
That would be crazy for them. They just have Will Smith play all the parts. Aladdin, Genie,
big shoes to,
Jasmine, all of them. Like
he had big shoes to fill. Like Robin Williams was a god.
Well, he did it in a very respectful way, in my opinion, with the fact that he came out and was like, hey, look, I'm not going to be able to replace Robin Williams. It's not going to happen. So I'm going to do my own take and my own version on Genie while also paying homage to Robin Williams' Genie. Like, that was the best way he could have done that.
Yeah.
Will Smith is an amazing actor.
Straight up acknowledge it was a good idea.
Absolutely.
And he is a great guy. Every now and then the snippets of wisdom that he throws out on like Facebook and stuff like that, it's like, holy crap. He really seems to understand some of the dynamics between people. And I think he's figured out a lot of that through observation and real challenge in his personal relationships in his own life. Yeah. And trying to kind of walk that out well and maintain those to the best of his ability. So he impresses me as a human being.
Fair enough.
I really like him too.
Yeah,
he's probably one of my favorite actors.
He a beast.
So I definitely want to go see that, but I'm pretty sure I want to see Mulan opening night, depending on if it. And then The Lion King, I want to see pretty close. But Aladdin, I'm not like so crazy about going to see as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm not that crazy about it. Yeah, like Lion King, I definitely want to see. I mean, I still got to get out and fucking go see Spider-Man. I haven't seen Spider-Man yet. By the time that you guys are watching this, I've already seen Spider-Man at that point. But I have not seen Spider-Man at this moment, which it's only been out for like 2 days, so it's not that big a deal. But I definitely got to go see Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
We'll talk about that later. We don't need to talk about that now.
But anyways, but yeah, I would have to say I'm probably on the same page as Kelsey. I think I'm probably most pumped to go see Lion King out of the three. I think Mulan would probably fall second, and then Aladdin would be third. I was never a big fan of Aladdin. I mean, technically, I was never a big fan. I grew up thinking that fucking my favorite Disney movie was fucking The Nightmare Before Christmas until I got older and found out that it was from DreamWorks. It's not even Disney, so I don't really even have a favorite Disney movie, I guess.
So freaking weird. You're just super weird.
I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. That movie's fucking amazing.
It is a really good movie.
That was a tradition in my household that I plan to carry on with me throughout the rest of my life. Was that we watched that movie every night before Halloween, or the night of Halloween after we got through trick or treating, and then we watched that movie every night the night before Christmas. That was like a tradition in my household, and I grew up loving that.
It never got old,
and I still do that to this day. I love it. It's great. Look, anybody that wants to sit here and tell me that you could put that movie on and not sit there and sing "This Is Halloween" along with it, you could fuck off. You're lying. That song is so catchy.
Have you guys played Portal?
Oh, yes.
I've watched gameplay.
Oh my god.
Kelsey,
I appreciate this.
the first duo cue that was released on the channel was me and Tony playing Portal.
You should not get that close to your mic. You sound like you're speaking from a different dimension. It's horrifying. But I got your message, so alright, I'm sorry. However, they have This Is Aperture, which is just, it's all Portal themed, and it's to the tune of This Is Halloween.
Oh, nice.
And it's amazing, and I will find it and send it to you in Discord, and you can watch it later. But it's really good, and it's very catchy as well.
I love it.
Because they get the turrets to sing.
Wow,
crazy.
That's nice.
It's amazing.
Because I mean, I kid you not. Like, as soon as it hits October, like, I'm just in the car, and then out of nowhere, it's just like, "This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Halloween." I just love it. I love it. It's so great.
So the first time I saw that movie, actually, I was a child, and in case anybody hasn't heard the stories, I was a stern
You were a child once?
I was, more importantly, a stern child. I did not develop a sense of humor until I went to college and realized being stern was not necessarily the best way to be.
I mean, I still don't think you have like a sense of humor. Yeah.
Hey, guys, what I have now is infinitely.
I love how it cut her out when it said what she had.
That little bit we got.
Kelsey, it cut you out when you said what you had.
Yeah, so that was like that was like perfect timing. It was literally, you're all like, "Guys," and it was great. It was perfect. It was literally perfect.
It's the universe saying that you don't have a sense of humor.
Yeah, that is literally YouTube.
Yourself.
That's literally YouTube calling bullshit right now. What that was. Get fucked, nerd.
It could be right. That could be true. But I did not appreciate it because I did not appreciate any part of it. It was just, I was too stern for it, and it was too just nonsensical for me.
Oh, what? The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes.
Fuck you.
And I saw it as an adult, and I'm like, this is great. Like, 10-year-old me needed to take a fucking chill pill. Like, calm down.
You could be friends when you were young. Like,
I was a problem. I was just a problem. I'll just say it that way. Thank God I grew up and grew something. Hopefully, it was a sense of humor.
Like, that movie was so good, and I'm just scrolling through pictures right now, and I just saw a picture of them like building the sets for that because it's all claymation and shit like that. Fuck that nonsense. I would never do that. You couldn't pay me enough money to do that. That shit takes forever. I like that episode of Parks and Rec where they make fun of Ben. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm making this claymation about like a fucking whatever." And then like he's like, "Let me show it to you." And he goes to show it to Chris, and it's like 3 seconds long. And he's like, "Is that all of it?" And he goes, That's all of it. That's 6 months of work, and it's only 3 seconds long." And his mind is just fucking crumbling. And he's like, "It's so good." Yeah, I would never do that.
How long did it take them to make?
It probably didn't take as long because you got multiple people working on it. But obviously,
and they're all professionals.
Yeah, and they're professionals. Yeah, but it still had to take a longer time than a normal fucking movie.
It's such a good story, and it's fun.
It's got great music. And the characters are great. I mean, but once again, for the people there who don't know, who are watching at home, I am a huge Halloween fan. Like, that is my favorite holiday. I literally throw a massive Halloween party every fucking year. Like,
it's a damn good party.
I love Halloween. I go to haunted houses. If I could go trick or treating, I would. I love Halloween.
You can. You just will get a lot of looks.
I gotta get my Cloud Strife outfit first. That's the next goal. I'm gonna start buying it in pieces, and then maybe like 5 years from now, I'll be able to like be a fully decked out Cloud Strife, because just the sword alone is like, well, if I get the plastic prop sword, it's only like $100. But if I get like the metal fusion blade from the movie, it's like fucking $500 just for that alone. So, yeah,
That's a lot.
it's a lot. But Disney though, yeah, Disney though, super pumped. Like I said, for Lion King, super fucking pumped.
I want to say for Mulan, like Mulan for me when I was a kid was just
Inspired you to cut your dad's arm off, didn't it?
Yeah.
No, but I mean,
Fuck you, Dad.
It kind of was inspiring as
I just have a vision of a small Kelsey just chopping her dad's arm off and going, "I'm gonna go save China."
your
I
dad
would
was
not have done
legitimate.
that.
Fuck you, Dad. I'm gonna go
Really
save
scary,
China. Oh man. Or not even chopping his arm off. It's just like he wakes up early in the morning and Kelsey's just standing there with a knife and she's like, "Fuck you, Dad. I'm gonna go save China. Give me that arm." It is vital in my quest.
It's quite possible.
It gives me +10 to power, Dad.
Okay, thing one, I was a stern child, not a moral child.
Oh my god.
And I also did not play D&D as a child.
Oh man.
+10 to power, Dad.
+10 to power, Dad. I'm gonna need it.
Weird.
Shit. The way you fucking acted humor, she gave you fucking +10 to charisma. Jesus. Oh man.
We
D&D
interrupted
jokes.
You, Brie. Do you know what you were gonna say?
Yeah,
Why you were
sorry.
excited
I
about
was
Mulan?
just too much laughing on that. That was too fucking funny. Go ahead.
Luckily, I still remember. High chance I'll forget if that happens. So Mulan meant a lot to me was just because as a young female, it just really empowered me, I guess. I was like, wow, she's super independent. She's fighting for what she wants. She's going against the grain. It was like the best story. And I was one of those little brat childs that was like played Natasha Bedingfield's "I'm Single" blah 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 song.
Yeah.
I really like that movie, and I'm really excited about it coming out.
I mean, you can be excited about it. You're just wrong, but you can be excited about it. It's fine.
She is not.
But it was like a small little female empowerment video when you didn't really have that many around.
No, I agree with that.
yeah.
It's definitely one of the first of its kind.
Yeah, she wasn't helpless, and she was absolutely like at the end of this whole damn thing, she was leading an army. Like it was.
Look,
Right.
I'm all down for fucking badass female characters. I've pointed that out plenty of times. Fucking Tifa. Let's get it. We need a movie about Tifa. That's what we need. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, if you have any questions at all about him reacting to badass female characters, go watch him reacting to Tifa showing up on
my
screen.
God. I
And
was
just
so
more
alive.
adulation.
I'm not sure what I was more excited about, Tifa or the Soldier First Class Edition. I don't know what I was more excited about.
I'm pretty sure Chris had a reaction boner when that happened.
Oh,
Oh,
I
God.
was 100% hard. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Absolute full mass. Like, ease. Tifa was my first video game crush. I got to go from fucking Polygon to real HD graphics. Absolutely.
We're all very happy for you.
It was the proudest moment of my life and the funeral of my boxers and shorts because I ripped straight through that shit. Like, it was done. Ease.
What?
Oh my gosh. That was great.
We're
That
very happy
happened.
for you.
I
Ah.
apologize, viewers, for whatever you are experiencing right now. Whether you're turned on or horrified, I apologize.
Hey, if they're from Darkstar, they're turned on. They know how I get down over there. They know. That Discord get live though. Yeah. I literally just jump into Discord and somebody we talking about, well, who else is fucking rock hard right now?
Oh God. Dude communication is different than female communication.
Kelsey, see,
Oh god.
it's times like these where I wish you could just hear like one of our fucking SAO reaction videos. Whenever Asuna pops up on screen, I'm like, fucking bae! It's great. It's fucking great.
There's at least one viewer, one member of our community out there that's with me. It's just like, can we please stop talking about Chris's penis? That'd be good.
Look, this thing is on trial 24/7. Let's get it.
On trial? What does that even mean?
I don't even know. I just said it. It's first thing that came to mind. Just roll the dice, baby.
Just
Roll the dice.
with it?
I live on the fucking edge.
Oh god. That sounds very gross
Oh
in
man.
this context.
I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about your sanity.
Sometimes or someday there will be like, here you go, homework. It will never happen because we're not that popular. But homework. Someone make a soundbite of all the Dark Star videos and all the funny videos where I've talked about my ass or my dick. I guarantee you probably have at least like 2 to 3 hours worth of content. At least. It's great. Because
He'd
they're
have things to say about this.
They're-
He's been largely discredited, but he would have things to say about that.
all I'm saying is there has been a lot of podcasts where I have talked about doing nothing but shitting on myself as an old man. So
Yes, we have a medical device. We're working on getting it patented.
man, one day.
One day.
But I guess to wrap up on a Disney note, like I said, super pumped. I figured at some point we gotta bring it back because we're supposed to stop recording like 10 minutes ago. Time really got away from me. I was not paying attention. Once we started talking about me being hard, everything went out the window.
Ugh.
Everything went out the window. Oh man.
Send help, viewers, please.
Anyways,
Please.
top movie I'm looking forward to, Lion King. I'm ready to see or ready to hear Donald Glover grace my ears with Hakuna Matata. I'm literally living for that right now.
How quickly do you think that this particular song is going to top like iTunes download list or whatever? How
Oh,
quickly?
man.
Like next day?
Well, dude,
Faster than that?
you'll have to forgive me because, like I said, I wasn't a big Disney fan growing up.
You're not forgiven.
Did the female ever sing Hakuna Matata?
No.
No.
She never sang it.
No.
It's just Simba, Pumbaa, and Timon.
Right,
I almost called it Simone
Yeah, I don't-
again.
right,
I
but
don't think she ever sang it.
No,
Like,
she's
even later.
saying in love tonight or whatever.
But I
Can You
just-
feel love tonight.
well, but don't they have kids?
Yes.
Yes,
and they never
the
sang
second
Hakuna
movie-
Ma-
the sec-
They never sang Hakuna Matata with the kids.
No.
No.
Like,
Like
all I'm trying to get to, you fucks, since you're just gonna jump on me for not fucking knowing this shit, is the fact of it would be cool to have Beyonce and Donald Glover both sing Hakuna Matata.
Oh, see,
Fuck.
you could have said that. rather
That's
than
what I was trying to get
proving
to.
us with your lack of knowledge.
Shit. Okay. Fuck.
Man, just say your opinion. Just speak your truth, bud.
I was just trying to see if it ever got done in the fucking original. That's all I
Well, you
wanted
were
to know.
wrong. It didn't happen in the second one either.
How the fuck was I wrong? I didn't state it. I asked the fucking question.
You do not like being wrong.
I wasn't wrong. I asked the question.
Anytime we say that he's wrong, he freaks out.
It's brilliant. No, make a soundbite of all of him freaking out.
I mean, I asked a question. I don't know how I could be wrong, but okay.
You
guess-
made a statement.
I didn't. I said, did they ever sing it with the girl? That is a fucking question. That is not a statement. It's not like I said, they fucking sung it with her. I know they fucking did. No, that's not what I said.
Well,
anyways.
now we have a soundbite of you saying that, so someone needs to edit that in.
Fucking good luck, bruh. It won't
Yes.
make the final cut.
The editor. Who's the editor?
It won't make the final
No.
cut, Kelsey.
Big Mandy to like, Mandy, will you edit this one, please? Make Chris sound like a moron.
Good luck.
She'd
It's
help
not.
us with that.
It's not hard. It's not hard. So
It-
you shouldn't have to work too hard.
That is
Well,
true.
maybe it is. That's what we've been hearing about for a while.
That is true. Anyways, so big takeaways. Last big takeaways. I told mine. Mandy, Jesus Christ. Kelsey.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
You just said Mandy's name, so it was on my mind. Kelsey.
Big takeaway.
Big
I need
takeaway.
to go see Aladdin, and I'm really, really excited for Lion King.
Okay,
Wow, that
well-
one totally escaped me.
Well, folks, you heard it here. Kelsey is more excited to see Aladdin than she is Lion King. So, because that's what came first was her talking about Aladdin. So,
Well, that one's already out.
fucking scrub. Brie, go.
Big takeaway: Lion King may be better than I thought it was going to be, or is going to be better than I think it's going to be.
I'm about to say, damn, you've already seen the movie? Holy shit. But how was that Donald
And-
Glover, though?
Severely
Dies in
disappointed.
the first 2 minutes.
Fuck you,
I am
Kelsey.
very going to be very disappointed if they do not have Mushu. So
Mushu.
that's my
True, we
big
didn't see any
takeaway.
Mushu. We better get some freaking Mushu.
I would be surprised if the comments aren't freaking out, going, "Where's Mushu?"
All right. That's the last question. You get to pick one actor to play Mushu. Go.
I want the same person. Wasn't it like Chris Rock?
No, it's Eddie Murphy.
There's Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. I don't remember who did it, but
No,
yeah,
that's okay.
Eddie. I want the same person.
You want Eddie Murphy to do it?
Kelsey,
Mhm.
if you steal my pick,
Oh,
I'm going to be so fucking mad.
I want Patton Oswalt to do it.
I got both of you beat. Fucking
No.
Kevin Hart. Yes. Kevin
Oh, I
Hart
thought
would be
I thought he was gonna say
so
Donald
good.
Glover. I was like, no.
No. Kevin Hart would be such a good issue. He'd be so great.
I actually think he would be good at that. I like the idea of Patton Oswalt though.
Yeah, I like Patton Oswalt. He's pretty cool.
That's funny.
What was I just watching him in? He was in he's in a show. Oh,
Stranger Things?
no. Well, I haven't watched season 3 yet. I'm actually going to start that tonight because we got to get that fucking review show of what we thought about after the season. AP Biology. I can't remember. You don't watch Always Sunny. It's Scott that watches it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, AP Bio, one of the main characters from Always Sunny, because the show's over with now, went and made another show called AP Bio, where he's a biology teacher, but he majored in being a what did he major in? I don't remember what he fucking majored in, but it's not biology. Anyways, but his best friend basically got him fucked out of getting a job at Harvard teaching what he actually studied because they both studied it. And now basically he does not teach his class biology. He just forces them to come up with schemes in order to get this guy fired at Harvard University. And it's fucking hilarious because all the kids
That
want to
sounds
do,
very funny.
like you got the prissy kids that want their fucking good grades and shit, and they're desperately trying to learn anything about biology. And he's just like, hey, no studying in here. I told you. And then like the best one is like it's like midway through the season, like this chick's really trying to get him, so like they actually get one of the pigs dissected in there, and like he walks in, he's all mad because they're fucking like dissecting the pig and shit like that. And then she's like, oh, this is my chance to get him fired because like the student board and shit were there. She's all like, why don't you go ahead and tell us exactly what's in the pig? And so, like, he picks up some of the body parts and starts walking around. He starts naming the body parts, like, to a fucking T and everything they do. And then he stops by her desk and lays, like, a fucking pig liver on the desk. And he looks at her and he goes, I said I wasn't teaching you biology. I never said that I didn't know it. And I was like, yes! It's so good. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Long fucking way to get to this intro. Fuck, I started it at, like, 9:08. It's almost 10 minutes after that. Anyways, so... if you enjoyed this content, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, turn on some notifications. That way you get notified every time we upload another video. Hit us in the comment section below and let us know what you're excited for out of Disney movies, which one you're excited to go see the most, and the fact that you are extremely pumped to hear Donald Glover sing Hakuna Matata, because I know everybody is. Everybody is. But at the end of this, make sure that you also check out those Twitter links and the Switchers links, because I almost forgot about this. At the end of this, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.